SEMA show is hands down the largest industry show of the year, with over 2,400 exhibitors, 3,000 new products, some of the world's best custom builds, and celebrities around every corner you turn. The SEMA show can be overwhelming, but if you're like me, the reason we're attending the show is to focus on the world-class educational opportunities and to look for the best products to improve our business in 2018. First off, the SEMA show is not an event you just browse. As you can see, the show not only takes up all 3 buildings of the Las Vegas Convention Center, but also all of the surrounding parking lots with the outdoor exhibits. If you're going to make the most of your time in Vegas, then you're going to need a plan. So let's break it down. Collision Hub's top picks for the must-do and must-see during your week. It's important to remember that with everything sparkling and shining on the SEMA show floor, the absolute center of the event is the educational opportunities. iCar will be on hand all week delivering training from across their curriculum platform. From production management to estimating to structural repair, there's a class each day that's on my do not miss list. You can see the complete course offerings for the week on the SEMA website and register from there. You'll also want to visit their booth in the North Hall and learn more about their newly released OEM-specific and technology classes. One of the greatest educational segments of the show are the classes from the Society of Collision Repair Specialists in their repairer-driven education programs. From one-on-one instruction to panel discussions, this year's lineup could be their best yet. You do not want to miss the OEM Technology Summit on Thursday, packed with guest speakers and panel discussions around vehicle design and how that's impacting our jobs in the shop. There will even be a special session on repair liability featuring renowned body shop attorney Erica Eversman. I'll be sitting on the front row for this session, and I hope you'll schedule the time to join me there. Once you have your educational sessions planned, you'll be able to fill in all your open time slots for the week visiting the companies that have the products and services you need. Let's start in the North Hall. It houses a bulk majority of the booths you'll want to visit. As you can see, the sections 4 and 5 of the hall are dedicated to collision repair and refinishing and tools and equipment. If there was one hall you wanted to schedule a little time to browse, well, this may be it. Our first stop every year in the North Hall is to visit the SATA Dan booth. It's the first booth that will greet you as you enter the main entrance to the hall from the central corridor. It's also the entrance with the Starbucks. Okay, well, that's really why we start every day of the show there. In addition to getting your first hands-on experience with the SATA limited edition 5000B Sailor gun, you'll get to see the complete product lineup and visit with the distributors from your area. While you're there, don't forget to check out the 1500 Solve B, the True Sun, the great lineup of PPE equipment including the fresh air hoods and the SATA filtration system combined with the easy to install aluminum piping from Dan. We just finished outfitting the entire Collision Hub lab and shop with the regulators, filters, and pipe system. What a difference it's made already. Added bonus for SATA this year? Our friends from G3 Rides will feature their award-winning Nomad in the booth, and y'all know how I love wagons. Now that you've got your guns and coffee, wait, well, that was convenient. Anyway, well, now it's time to check out the paint booths. After years of working the Northeast show, we've gotten to know Guido Pippa and the team from AccuDraft. From aeromotive to aerospace, AccuDraft has a paint booth for all needs and all budgets, including outdoor booths. This allows your shop to expand your paint department and production floor without having to consider those massive construction budgets. As the vehicles continue to evolve, how we hold them, pull them, and weld them is not only becoming harder, but a critical part of the overall repair process. Head over to the Select booth and see what they've brought to the show. We can't talk about it yet, but we did get a sneak peek earlier this week, and I'm impressed. Our European manufacturers have trusted Select for decades with their OEM approvals. We were surprised at how versatile and easy this product was to use. Learn more about their bench systems and innovative measuring system, Naja. When we think about welding in the collision repair industry, we automatically think about Ron Olson and ProSpot. While you're at the booth, go hands-on with every piece of equipment ProSpot manufactures, from the welders to the rivet gun to the dust-free sanding system. I know, sanding from ProSpot? We got our hands on this unit last year at SEMA and it instantly became a cool tool. It's light, extremely portable, requires no electricity, and runs on the lowest air pressure system we've found to date. Just up the aisle, you'll find Carliner. If you follow the construction of our lab and shop, then you know we selected Carliner equipment for bench systems, Evo fixtures, and measuring. Carliner covers more OEM approvals than anyone. But they also have some of the best welders and rivet guns on the market, along with a dustless sanding system. However, we're most excited to get our hands on the new and improved Point X measuring system. The portability and ease of use are going to make this a hot item for blueprinting and triage. If the design demands for better measuring, holding, and welding are not enough to have your shop's head spinning, then the explosion of diagnostics and calibration might just do the trick. Mitchell may have the one tool that will stand out this year at SEMA. Mitchell Diagnostics has partnered with Bosch to create an all-in-one tool for the damage appraiser. It's a diagnostic tool, an OEM procedure research tool, the estimating system, and a camera all combined into one. Best of all, it's completely portable as no tethering to the vehicle is required. While no aftermarket scan tool can do it all, this one will cover about 80% of the repairables in today's collision centers. We think it's a great addition for shops in the blueprinting and triage stage. Complete your estimate and pre-scan all at the same time. The simplified reporting and integration with the estimate and the filing system is a great way to maintain full transparency with your customer. Now, don't leave the North Hall until you've visited with Valspar. One of the only paint companies located in the North Hall, you'll find a great display of custom cars from Count's Customs and our favorite, Bo Vesio of Vesio Customs. If you're going to be doing some painting, well then you're going to be cutting and buffing, and you'll need to drop by the Presta booth. We highly recommend you ask them for a demonstration of the paste system and the scuff stuff for surface prep. They visited us last week and let us put the products through any test we can invent, and we loved the results. This family-owned business has been manufacturing the finest of finishing products since 1953. Well, we're all not flying out to SEMA just for the training and equipment. Let's face it, at heart, we're all just car guys and car girls, and for that, well, you're gonna need to get to the Central Hall. Here, you'll find the massive displays from the OEMs featuring special build themes and concepts for the coming year. But the Central Hall is also home to Hot Rod Alley. Here you'll find the automotive industry's biggest names in custom cars and the largest concentration of celebrity appearances. It's also where you'll find the paint companies. The one SEMA mystery we can never seem to crack each year is the theme of the Ppg Booth. From a drive-in to a circus to a toy store, the Ppg Booth is really the highlight of the Central Hall. Working years in advance on each themed display, the booth features not only award-winning cars, but wall-to-wall and floor-to-ceiling custom-created art pieces by a variety of artists and shops around the country. In addition to the display, check their celebrity appearance schedule for autograph sessions with John and Courtney Force, Charlie Hutton, Bobby Alloway, and Penske Racing's NASCAR and Formula teams. Join me in their booth on Thursday for a live stream chat with Charlie and Bobby. They have no idea what I'm going to ask them, and well, neither do I. So I'm hoping some of you show up with your own questions to make my job a lot easier that day. Since we're in the back of the Central Hall, you can wander up a few rows into the Axalta booth. Changing it up from their past years of live parking lot demonstrations, all of the Axalta events this year will be located indoors. On hand to talk painting and racing will be Dale Earnhardt Jr., and if fishing is more your style, then spend some time with Captain TJ Ott from Wicked Tuna. Our every year favorite Mob Steel will also be on hand. If you keep heading towards the front, well then you're going to find the BASF booth in the front half of the Central Hall. It's also where you're going to find me a majority of the week during the show. We'll start Tuesday with the unveiling of the booth's featured cars. First, the Mach-Foos. It's a 1971 Ford Mustang that has been completely re-envisioned by Chip, and we can't wait to see all the details he's put into this one. Then our very own Madison Smith will join Bogey from All Girls Garage to unveil the Chevy Montage. We announced this very special all-girls build at SEMA last year. Women with all levels of automotive skill have flown into Arizona to work on this project. It truly is a collection of passion and power, as these girls show custom car building is not just a man's game. And alongside of them, at each step of this build, has been BASF and their team of technicians and color designers. The color for this project was voted on by the fans and BASF customers. We'll get our first look at it when the sheet pulls off. If you're feeling overwhelmed and a little bit cooped up being inside the SEMA halls, we'll make your way out to the parking lot to the 3M Collision demo trailer. All week, industry legends will be holding demonstrations on everything from sanding to cutting to refinish. You can even go hands-on yourself with the entire 3M product lineup. For many, it will also be your first chance to get your hands on the newly designed PPS Series 2.0 refinishing system. You know, wow, talking about all there is to see and do has really got me excited for this year's SEMA show. If you plan your time right, your trip to Vegas can have an exponential impact on your career and your business. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time for fun at the after-hours events with the vendors and just the excitement that is Vegas. If you have any questions about exhibitors, products, or the special events, you can reach us on the website or on Facebook. We can't wait to see you there.